I'm going to do multi-time frame analysis on just two time frames, 1 hour and 30 minutes. On the 1 hour, price has given us, excuse me, on the 1 hour, price has given us this sweet move going upwards. And remember what I always tell you, which I do, I put, using Mr. P's method will be place one line here, place another line here. Okay, this is our 1 hour resistance. Watch my labeling. 1 hour resistance. Okay, now let me add something new. This is what I do. What I do, I put a block like this, and this block I have a color for it, and a text is 1 hour support or demand line. Okay, 1 hour demand zone. I'm gonna put this in the middle inside. Okay, this is 1 hour demand zone. Pay attention. That means what I'm trying to do right now is I want to now look at the stepwise, still on the 1 hour time frame. I want to see the step. You see, I'm following the step. You see, I'm following the step. Based on the step, this is the last seller. That is before price went up. This is the last seller. As soon as this candle breaks the high of this resistance, do you know what I'm going to do? I will now go to the 30 minutes time frame. I will drop down to where? The 30 minutes time frame. Because on the 1 hour, I will not see how price did here. Now on the 1 hour time frame, this was where our resistance was. But on the 30 minutes time frame, this is where our resistance is. And again, I told you, if price takes the resistance in the direction, wait for what? Wait for candle to do what? Give you retracement. If you don't see that retracement, don't enter buy. And as you can see on the 30 minutes time frame, we did not get that retracement. On the 30 minutes time frame, we didn't get the retracement we were looking for. So what would I do? Since I did not get that retracement, I will stay out of the trade. Not every trade you're going to catch. Some trades, yes, you know this would happen, but it did not play out the way you want. That is, I'm using based on what I have already taught you. If I'm the one, I know what I will do to catch this trade, but I don't want to start talking about things I've not taught you yet, one step at a time. Okay, so you have seen how I used from the 1 hour to the 30 minutes time frame. For on the 30 minutes time frame, what I was waiting for was price to give me retracement, and for me to two methods for what is for me to enter aggressive entry by placing my buy stop like I showed you before, remember, or wait for a bullish candle to break above this resistance to place my buy stop above it. That's for conservative entry. You understand? Now, in case you have forgotten what I just explained about conservative and aggressive, let me go to the 15 minutes time frame. On the 15 minutes time frame, I believe it did some justice to it. I'm doing this repetition for benefit of anyone who has forgotten my entry for conservative. Okay, if let's say on the 15 minutes time frame, this is the candle that broke the high of the resistance. It came back, okay, for an aggressive entry. I'm going to enter just, I'll put my entry here. Now let me show you. I'll put my buy stop above here, my stop loss below here, and my TP will be on this 1 hour resistance. You see how the 1 hour resistance came to play to the T? And you're going to ask me, sir, why did you use 1 hour time frame? For you who is still learning, 1 hour should be the standard you'll be using for now. So only master 1 hour 30 minutes. Don't go above yet. 1 hour 30 minutes. And if you remember, I started by asking you to concentrate on 30 minutes because 30 minutes is where you'll be doing a lot of your trades. 1 hour is where you'll be plotting these horizontal lines and these zones. Okay, so this is my aggressive entry. For my conservative entry, like I told you, I'll wait for candle to break above. I must wait for a breakout candle to enter my trade. So the breakout candle is this one. My stop loss is here below this zone. And my TP, if you see, my TP is taking me above the 1 hour resistance, which means by common sense, I shouldn't even enter this trade if I had not caught it from this point. By common sense. Are you hearing me? But if I want to be more, if I said I miss this opportunity, watch very carefully. Watch. If you miss this opportunity and price gave you resistance again, you can say, okay, let me put my buy here. Let me remove this. And where would my stop loss be? My stop loss will be below this zone. Where would my TP be? My TP will be 1 arrow. I've done this before. This is mad. Whereby I was adding trades on top of trade on top of trade. What did I do? I noticed that my overall TP was here. And all the other small entries I was catching were not hitting that TP. So I was piling up more trades, but don't try this. Don't try this right now. Don't try it. I'm only showing it to you so that tomorrow you can say, oh, yes, my mentor he's mentioned this before. I've heard it. This is not the first time I'm hearing this. This is called stacking of trades. Again, you wait for another resistance to form. Excuse me. Again, you wait for another resistance to form. Look at it. Another resistance. Wait for retracement. And what do? You aggressive entry will be above here. Stop loss will be below the zone, which is the bottom that was created. And TP is supposed to be 1 arrow, but make your TP not to cross this your 1 hour resistance. Please, let your TP respect this 1 hour resistance. If it doesn't, you'll be in big problem. Like, look at this. Imagine that your TP was not this 1 hour resistance. You said you want to catch it for you to make 1 arrow. Look at what I'm showing you. If your weight, this TP is 0.72. This TP is what? 0.72. But if you had wanted to catch 1 arrow, look at where you'll be going, which is above. Most times, price will not give you this thing and it will start coming down. I prefer to take 0.7 than for me to see price coming back to my entry after giving me over 50% of my profit. Okay, now I'm going to introduce something to you later, but that will come during money management. When price has started developing the direction you want, how do you manage it so that even if price is coming against you, it will not take from you? That one will come under management. Now you've seen how I did my multi-time frame using just 1 hour and 30 minutes. Okay, again, I'm going to upload this one to serve as a second I recorded this one, so I'm going to upload it to serve as an additional information.